Hello, welcome to a new vlog. Today I'm in a very nice bit of woodland that I frequent when the weather is a bit different, and also that's not too far from home. So I'm still in the Peak District, and if you've seen previous videos then you're probably aware of this place. Let me just give you a rundown on what's a little bit different today and the gear I'm going to be using, and also the weather conditions, because they're going to be super important. What I'm doing today is just using my iPhone for this particular shoot. Now, of course, I'm not going to carry this massive camera bag and this tripod with me just to bring an iPhone. So I'm actually going to another shoot after this. So on my way home, I'll be dropping off, and that's where I'll use the big boy camera. But I thought, wouldn't it be nice to just break the iPhone out and see what I can do with it? Let me, before I get into that, tell you about the weather. It's wet. Right, now I know what you're thinking is, surely Ed, it's snowy. Yes, it is snowy, but this isn't going to stick around because it's very rapidly turning to slush. There's flakes in the air, but these are just really getting blown around from the ground and the trees by the wind. It's not super cold, it isn't warm, but it's not super cold. And so this all adds up to, probably by this evening, this is just going to be gone. I've already come through 3 areas of road that are on the way to being flooded. A lot of water going to happen tonight, and I think it actually warms up a bit through the week. So yeah, I thought I'd come and do this, get these shots while I can, and then do something different later on. It's actually the middle of the day as well. There was no point coming early. I wouldn't have been able to get anywhere. And I need a bit more light to work with, so why not? It's super grey up there. The sun isn't going to break through. It's going to be consistent. So there you go, that's the conditions. Because of the speed at which I can shoot these images, I'm not gonna, and also, you know, all I'm doing is pointing the camera at the composition and then clicking. So there's not a lot really to talk about tech-wise, which is good. I like that. I don't like talking about technical stuff. I like talking about what I'm seeing and what I'm trying to bring to people in the images. So I'm just going to walk around, and the shots are going to shoot up on screen and give you a chance to look at them, and you can judge. You can let me know what you think. If there's any information regarding post-processing work, you know, I am shooting in RAW, so there will be processing. Some would just be straight JPEGs actually, so maybe it's worth noting them, so you can just see, look, that's straight out the camera and he's not touched it. Or maybe I will, maybe I'll cheat a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna head over just down this way, because there's some fallen trees there that could look quite good. So I'm gonna have a look what's down there. Back in a minute.
5 minutes later.
So when I got down to those trees, I realized that every single one of them had fallen, not been felled, and there's quite a few. The ground around here is soft and spongy, and the root systems on these trees are not as deep as you might imagine. So yeah, I didn't stick around. I thought, you know what, I'll leave this today. The biggest problem I'm finding here is, because of the nature of the trees, tall, straight, what do you call it, leaves, not leaves are they with these things, whatever it is at the top, that's where it is, and then snow. It's all very samey, and I think once you've sort of shot a few portraits and a few landscapes of trees, all very orderly, but with, you know, admittedly beautiful snowy sides, you kind of shot all of them, and I'm struggling now to kind of get something to catch my eye to make it worth taking home with me, if you know what I mean. Again, lovely to see, lovely to be here, to sit down, have a brew, but to take a shot from it that's going to be appreciated, I guess, by others, but certainly initially it's got to be appreciated by me. It's not that easy, but I'll press on. Okay, we have some different trees now. So these guys, the wiggly, well, they're not wiggly like oak wiggly, but they've got some bendiness going on, which I like. Still fairly orderly, but a bit more spread out. They look a bit more natural than those clearly regimented trees over there. So these are nice. Now normally when I'm here with the big boy camera, with the old R5, I'm here for sun up, and I catch the sun. It breaks over there and it shines down through the trees, lovely in mist, amazing. None of that today, obviously. So what I'm going to do, there's a trench runs down here, so I'm going to use that as my point of no access, and that way I just won't put boot prints, which I could always remove, I know, but I won't put boot prints in, and I'll just try and capture, you know, what I can see from here. So if I haven't already put a few up, I'm sure I have, some more will be following. It's trying to be completely waterproof today. Waterproof jacket, you know, the hood's waterproof, but this hat isn't, but I can deal with that. Waterproof gloves, boots, super waterproof of course, and waterproof pants. So I've got these completely waterproof, not water resistant, waterproof, that go, they're over trousers basically, really good. I don't know what brand they are, can't be arsed look, but they do the job, and they've got them zip up sides, they're just absolutely terrific. I don't wear them very often, I normally tolerate rain if I'm only in it for a short while, but today, because everything is so sort of sticky wet, I thought I'd go the extra mile. I'm glad I did, really am, especially when I fell over back there. I'd have been absolutely dripping wet. My head is so hot, I might take my hat off. It's one of those things, like I say, it's not super cold. When the wind hits my hands, it does chill them a little bit, but not so bad. I've got one glove on and one glove off, and rotating pockets is absolutely fine, so not too bad. I've got the other glove, but that's how I'm rolling at the moment. Just having a look round, it's really starting to drip off the trees now. We're losing all the colour off the top. I think we're done. I think we're going to struggle now to make the most. I think we've done it. I think we've already made the most of the flat light and quickly disappearing snow, but it's been nice. I've enjoyed this. It's a lovely walk. I'm now going to somewhere that's probably going to kill me as I go up, but that'll be for another vlog, I guess. Yeah, anyway, I hope you've enjoyed these shots. It's a little bit different. They're done with a phone, which, you know, I would imagine most, if not all of you, have got a phone in your pocket. Maybe not a new fancy one like this, but I was shooting with my iPhone 14, which is a good 3 or 4 years old. No problem at all. They're very, very good, and it doesn't matter if it's a Apple or if it's an Android. They're spectacular quality these days, and I've done this straight from camera, no special apps, and I hope that just gives you a measure of confidence. Hopefully these pictures are nice, and you know, you think, oh yeah, I'll take my camera, it's pretty good. Yeah, there you go. Thanks for dropping by. Do like and subscribe and all that sort of nonsense if you wouldn't mind. If you're not already, it helps to boost the algorithm so these get seen, and then I get filthy rich, apparently. I think I saw an estimate that by 2050, at the current rate, I could have easily earned a trip to Anglesey. Not bad. Listen, see you for the next one.